Welcome to San for Congress headquarters. I can't thank you enough for volunteering your time. Let's get Dalip Singh San elected in 1956. This training will prepare you for the hard work of door-to-door canvassing. You will get lots of questions while you campaign, and hopefully by the end of this, you will have lots of answers. The first thing to know is what we are up against. The 29th district has never elected a Democrat. No district anywhere in America has ever elected an Asian, and our opponent is world-famous Republican aviator Jacqueline Cochran Odlum. She is a formidable candidate by her own right, but she also happens to be married to one of the wealthiest men in the country. They can outspend us wildly. What we have? Each other. Judge San's family's out there campaigning for him now. He's pounding the pavement tirelessly himself, meeting scores of people, shaking hands, developing relationships. That's how he won the judgeship in Westmoreland, and that is how he will win this, with your help. We are passionate, we are many, and we will not rest until everyone knows something about this man. If you're looking for other ways to help, there are a few. We can't afford commercial billboards, so we're making signs ourselves, and a few supporters have agreed to put them up on their property. Can someone help me stretch this out? Ma'am, would you mind helping me stretch this out? Thank you, thank you. My mother is turning this sari into a banner for Judge San. Isn't that great? So if you have, thank you, if you have some artistic ability or own land located by any highly trafficked roads, see me after. Okay, let's get started with a little mock canvassing. Each of these index cards has a frequently asked question printed on it. Raise your hand if you'll take one of these cards, and all you have to do is ask me the question when it's your turn. They're numbered 1 through 5, so I need 5 citizen volunteers. Great, okay. Citizen 1, Citizen 2, we had a couple over here as well. Citizen 3, Citizen 4, and Citizen 5. Okay, Citizen 1, ask me the question on your card and I'll give you an example of how to answer.
Why did Judge San work to change citizenship laws for Indians? Don't we have enough competition as it is?
Changing citizenship laws. Judge San believes there is no room in America for second-class citizenship. The American way is that everyone gets a fair shake. In his case, he had an American wife and American children. His whole life was utterly American, yet he didn't have the rights of an American. In fact, his American-born wife lost her citizenship when they married. He also couldn't own land, a real problem for a farmer. Did he complain? Did he cry about it? No, he got to work. He helped get the Loose Seller Act passed, and now Indian-born residents of the U.S. can apply to be citizens. Judge San knows how Washington works. He can get things done for us. All right, where's my Citizen 2? Yes, sir.
If he's so beloved as a judge in Westmoreland, why did he move to Los Angeles?
Moving to Los Angeles. Okay, this is tricky. The official party line is Mrs. San's allergies. The truth? I grew up with Judge San's son. Of course their family faced discrimination. I've heard stories of Judge San going out of town for meetings and not being admitted to the hotel where he booked a room, sleeping in his car instead. But most of the people Judge San has encountered have been kind and helpful. For those of you who haven't met the man yet, Dalip Singh San is a very positive guy. He doesn't dwell on the hardships he and his family have faced, except to try and change things for the better. All right, where's my Citizen 3? Yes, ma'am.
I saw something in the paper. Is he really eligible to become a congressman?
Yes. One of Judge San's opponents in the primary tried to disqualify him on the grounds that he hadn't been a citizen for long enough. That failed. The upshot? It made front page news all over the country. Name recognition used to be a problem for Judge San, but not anymore. We couldn't have bought that press. This is a good time to note that you should never speak ill of Judge San's opponents, past or present. He doesn't want to win that way no matter what is said of him. All right, where's my next question? Citizen 4. Yes, sir.
But his opponent knows President Eisenhower himself. How can Judge San do as well without the same kinds of connections?
In Washington, if you use a favor, you owe someone. Judge San will vote his conscience, and he'll trust fellow lawmakers to do the same. All right, my last question, Citizen 5.
Is he really American?
Yes, Judge San loves America, and he's been living here for about 35 years. It is true that he was born in India, and he will use this to America's advantage. If elected, he's promised to fly to India and the Far East to set the record straight. He'll tell them not to believe this communist propaganda that our country hates their people. Judge San's election would prove this isn't so. So, thank you to all the volunteers here. That's all the time we have for campaign training. It's because of you that Judge San has a chance to become Congressman San. Please give yourselves a hand. Thank you. And I'll take those cards on your way out. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.